with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. The fair catch called for and made. The Eagles offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see.
first down here for the offense. The give. And excellent vision to... through there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Boston College right back to the line. Might as well stick with him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. The Golden Eagles pick up the first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. To the air, it's Schneider. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Boston College now operates from the red zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself. To give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
So Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Our first. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Prince. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Corners are going to bail. Trying to get behind the defense. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Boston College wants to play fast. They'll ride the hot hand. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
7, Boston College.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll keep it on the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This Boston College offense has it working.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
The short hands, it's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College! Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's going to bring it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now is on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Prince. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to pass, it's Schneider. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
I'll tell you what, after that big gainer on 3rd down, you might think about your quarterback running it again down here. It's hard to throw down close inside the 10-yard line. You've got to have some designed QB runs or give him a run-pass option on the perimeter.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. The AT unit on the field. You have to imagine we're going to see a bit more of these design runs as this game goes on.
No doubt. This is a guy that can run it and throw. So what do I do? How do I stop it? Do I play pass? Do I play run? I mean, it's very frustrating to try to stop this kind of guy, and you see the explosive capabilities and making it happen on his own.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And the Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Bringing it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First down for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll open the second half with a run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Alabama quickly back to the line. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback is snowed under. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking deep down the right side. Fires the pass, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to being...
Going for the screen. Oh, and he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. You might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it, creating big plays for this defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to power it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Man, nowhere to run.
About all you can say is do better. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
That makes the score Boston College 24, Alabama 10.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Looking to throw at Schneider. He'll pull it down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. facing a third down and short from the 26. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to run for it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth.
Coming up, fourth down.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Offense in the hurry up.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
A third and long coming up here. Quarterback checking off. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of defense.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They'll try the run. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Looking downfield, it's Schneider. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just ran over it. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Defense looks like they're coming. Hand off from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
See, they need more runs like that. It's so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, his coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He's going to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Trying to find his man on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Boston College right back to the line.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so good.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The sure hands, it's Jennings. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Boston College. And the route is on.
Man, This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. He's got it on the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Fires to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Schneider. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going up top on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Eagles! And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's